2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw sails over his head at first. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dean Kramer is done. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Keegan Aiken.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
No outs, runner at first. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Step off throw to first.
Oh, he's in.
And he's back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Bunny back towards the mound. Fires to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
So now with one away and a man at second, Alejandro Kirk, the next to hit. Just missed. Late on that fastball. The Jays with the tying run at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Kazuma Okamoto will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Hit in the air out towards left center field, pretty well struck. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. And this game is tied in the 7th.
Gets it down the driver in the run and tie it back up. Got a huge effect in this game coming up.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Late with the swing there. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a base hit to the left. Runner around third on his way to the plate. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end the inning. For the top of the eighth. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Slider.
Sear velocity 97 with that fastball.
Overhand curve.
And fouled off. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming.
Overhand curve.
The 0-2.
That's a really good take.
Overhand curve.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Overhand curve.
Here's a 1-2. In there, sets him down on strikes. Rutschman now thinking about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike ball will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday, 1 for 3.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Swing and a bouncer. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar.
And here is Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. Guess he was looking for something else right there.
Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Overhand curve.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Overhand curve.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. And over on the strikeout. It's the Orioles 2 and the Blue Jays 2.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Kittredge. He comes on for the 35th time this year. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Yennier Cano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ends getting cranked up as well. And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. By the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. At the ball. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The other way. Shoot the extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point this one.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swings through that one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Is clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks it. No big deal.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last down before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Now a chance for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And it's second. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Toronto. The score remains 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Jimmy Garcia will take over here. 32nd appearance. Ball 1. That one ripped. And it's just foul. That was close. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled hard the other way.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's the Orioles cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one.
Oh, that's low.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-0. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
The bat, number 9.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So digging in, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Nope.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth. And he takes one right on the black. And the count 1-1.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Two on, 1 out. That misses the zone, and it's a ball to strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses,
ball 2.
and a count 2-1. Catcher challenges, and this could be a big momentum swing. And it was a strike. The ball is overturned. Not only do they get a big reversal, but they keep their remaining challenge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and the bases are now loaded. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here is Jeremiah Jackson. That's in there. That's strike 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
To the right side, Clement. Here's one. Over the first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So makes the hit for Baltimore. Taylor Ward. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Ground ball left side. And it goes just foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Bounced up the middle. Clements. And that's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Orioles 3 and the Blue Jays 2.
Now
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Felix Bautista.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Addison Barger now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. One fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
look at it.
Nathan Lucas will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The Orioles trying to close out a 1-run lead. They're the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a foul out of play. Not close with that one. Ball 1. And the next pitch is way outside. Good job to fight that one off. 1 down, base is empty here in the ninth. That misses, and it's 3-2. Alejandro Kirk waiting to hit for Toronto. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Alejandro.
So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball. He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Two down, nobody on.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on the base, but he can't prove one either.
Blue Jays down a run in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to the final strike. Full count pitch, he'll have to wait. Time called into play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air, right field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. Making a move to first. Coming on the pinch run for Toronto, Miles Straw. Getting some more speed on the bases. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. The 0-1. Fought off foul. So the tying run is second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Child, it was written in the stars. Born God, body, you are looking at a God. Went to A&D, Mad P, formed Mall. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap duel, traveled the world like Nat Geo. Worked myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. $5 down for it, make change. Got sharper with the aim. With a product you can trust, stand on any